Stop Hello, pilots, and welcome to the Priority One Squadron live stream, multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch on April 1st, 2023. Tonight, we are earning some credits at the sabacc table on Republic Fleet Cantina instance number 3 while we hold our roundtable discussion. I'm your host, Jedi Grandmaster Tony, and joining me tonight is General Nova and Jedi Master Lance. On tonight's show, we will discuss the latest Star Wars The Old Republic news, find out what is going on within the Priority One Squadron, and then we will hyperspace into battle for tonight's mission. So, Nova, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing just fine. It's been a good week. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. And Lance, how are you doing?
Pretty good. The force protected me yesterday with the storms that rolled through my area, so I can't complain about that.
Excellent. And let's say hi to everybody in chat. Cairo, Flynn Cobb, Jake, awesome, you made it. Lesser Panda, ADC Phoenix, Chiquito Seal, Teacher Guy, Captain BG, AJ Biega. You can't hear them? Can you guys talk for me?
Hello.
Okay, can you hear us now?
They should be able to hear you. There we go. All right. Let's see. Vandalen, Lord Ford. Let's see. Did I get everybody? Original Godspeed.
Okay, Twitch viewers can apparently. Mallory's watching on
Stevie
YouTube.
Torn.
Let me find out about him.
All right.
Torn is my offspring.
Ronnie Jackson.
They woke up to watch.
How's it going, man? All right. So, Nova, tell us what's on the agenda for tonight's show.
Well, in just a few short minutes, we will move into the roundtable, which is being held at Republic Fleet Cantina instance number 3. We'll discuss the latest news for Star Wars The Old Republic, and then we'll get an update on the latest Priority One Squadron news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. After the roundtable, our mission this week is going to take us on the S list to earn tokens, XP, loot, and most importantly, credits. Your character needs to be level 10 to join in.
All right. So let's move on and get to our first giveaway. So pilots, for your chance to win 2 dye modules and 1 color crystal, type into the chat April. And if you don't want a dye module or color crystal, we may be able to find something else for you to use that isn't related to this. So
maybe some
feel free.
Out of this universe.
Out of this universe goodies. So type the word April into the chat for your chance to win 2 dye modules and a color crystal, or perhaps something else.
And if that's not enough and you would like to become a member of our Priority One Squadron community, then head over to PriorityOneSquadron.com. We have Republic and Imperial guilds for you to start your career as part of the Priority One Squadron.
It's me, isn't it? All right.
Yes,
we have a lot to talk about this week in SWOTOR news, so let's jump right into the roundtable. And Nova, why don't you tell us about Galactic Season 4, A Passage of Peace?
The new season of Galactic Seasons begins with the launch of Game Update 7.2.1, which went live earlier this week. Like the previous seasons, players can progress through the free reward track or the subscriber track. Both tracks are available to subscribers, and you'll earn new rewards, including the new Mecca Shah Safe House Stronghold. For this new season, players will team up with Amity, a Force-sensitive human who was raised by the Solonians, to progress through the different reward tracks. Players will progress through this new reputation track by gathering notes of reflection, which can be earned by completing season objectives, group content, and defeating enemies around the galaxy. Similar to previous seasons, players can increase their chance of receiving notes of reflection by turning in Jawa junk to the informative Jawa, who can be found in the cartel bazaar of both faction fleets. Now, a new season means new seasonal rewards inspired by this season's theme, including new weapons, decorations, and vehicles and creature mounts. While there are no changes to the Galactic Season's vendors, players can still visit Joliet Nal, the classic and non-seasonal rewards vendor, to purchase any previously available subscriber and limited time rewards. The seasonal rewards vendor, Kiat Favo, will sell new rewards from this new season.
Alright, as mentioned above, a brand new apartment stronghold on the planet of Mek Shah has been added to Joliet Null's inventory. Players will be able to purchase the Mek Shah Safe House Stronghold for 14 Galactic Seasons tokens. Joliet Null's inventory will still rotate every week at 12 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. For 1 week, the group is cycling out for 3 weeks and replaced by the following group. For example, Group A will remain active for 1 week, and then cycle out for 3 weeks and be replaced by Group B. To allow players to get the rewards they want, Joliet Null will always be available regardless of whether or not the season is active. And Kiat Thava's inventory has been updated with new rewards from Galactic Season 4. These are available for free-to-play and preferred players immediately. When the season ends, all the rewards listed will be available for all players until the beginning of the next season, giving subscribers the opportunity to purchase the rewards they are missing. Players will see new season objectives themed around this new season. Similar to previous seasons, the following weeks will be published a few days prior to the end of the last week. The new season started this past week with the launch of Game Update 7.2.1. For a list of the vendor inventories, rewards, and objectives, check out the Hollow News article.
All right, so Nova, are you excited about any of this new Galactic Season stuff, the rewards, or the companion, anything like that?
I actually haven't really gotten a chance to look at stuff very closely. I did see the article. Stronghold, I think, is something different. Have they done that before? So that'd be interesting maybe to see that.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of the stuff in the game right now and previewing like the lightsaber hilt, which looks kind of cool. There's some helmets and stuff that are further up, and I think there's a is that a mount? Oh yeah, that is a mount. Yep. Level 1 is a if you're a subscriber, is a pretty cool mount. It's like a big buffalo with armor on its back, which is kind of cool. But yeah. What about you, Lance? Anything in this Galactic Seasons that looks exciting?
I'm just gonna hold on to my cartel money for the time being. I've got a lot of outfits to buy and stuff like that. Jedi Barbie is one of the best parts of the game.
Yeah, that's true. That's the true end game of SWTOR. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. This will probably be the first Galactic Season that I actually participate in, so I'm looking forward to it. I already unlocked the first level, so I got that mount and stuff, and I do need stuff to decorate my strongholds, so I'll be excited to get some of that stuff. So, all right, Nova, why don't you tell us about the Cartel Market Editions?
Of course, get your hands on some Cartel coins and then check out the new items in the Cartel Market that went live this week. There's the Wasteland Tex and Mandalorian Nomad armor sets, along with the Elite Raider Gaffy Stick, also the Judlin Cycle Rifle and Sniper Rifle. the B3K2 blaster rifle, pistol, and sniper rifle. There is a commemorative statue of Wingalo, and then 3 decoration bundles includes security officers, neutral ship, and Imperial consoles.
Lance, did you get a chance to look at any of these new cartel market offerings, and anything excite you about them?
I haven't really got a chance to review it yet. I was spending a lot of my time playing another game I really love, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So I haven't gotten down to checking out this yet.
What about you, Nova? Anything stand out from what they added?
I'm actually interested in the Imperial console decoration bundle.
Oh, really?
Of all things. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And the Mandalorian Nomad armor set, that probably would look cool, especially since I main a trooper. So, I mean, it would fit perfectly.
Yeah.
The other stuff, not so much, not as high a priority.
I'll tell you what, the Mandalorian Nomad armor obviously is looking pretty sweet. The Din Djarin inspired Mando armor looks pretty spectacular. I'd probably get it and then maybe add a dye to it, just to change it up a little bit. But oh my gosh, it looks fantastic. They added a similar armor like before he got all the Beskar in the first episode. They added that sort of armor with like the half cape or whatever, and that was pretty cool. But this new armor looks really like spot on.
Oh wow, I must have missed that other.
Yeah,
I did not realize that.
The Mandalorian Nomad armor set. If you look in the cartel market right now, you can see it's right on the front page. I'm spotlighting it here on the stream,
yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty sweet. All right, well, Lance, why don't you tell us about the new test server update?
Sure. Over the past few months, SWTOR has launched a number of initiatives to update and improve the game and its supporting platforms. After their 11-year anniversary blog, it was mentioned that several iterations of their public test server had been hosted on Amazon Web Services. With the new 64-bit launcher in-game update 7.2.1, they are now preparing to move live servers over to the Amazon Web Services. Yeah, and that's a pretty big update. It takes a minute or two to download. SWTOR will be launching a server that will be completely hosted on the cloud. The new test server, Shea Vizsla, will be opening up in the Asia Pacific region April 3rd, 2023, and it will be available for all players to test until April 28th. The devs listed several reasons for the migration to cloud-based servers, which you can find in the blog post. When the test server goes live, there will be spaces available on the SWTOR and AHQ forums for players to provide their thoughts, experiences, insights, and feedback. The Opal Vuptilla mount will be granted to players who achieve the following: logging into the new server, complete an arena or warzone PvP match, complete a GSF match, and complete a flashpoint. This mount will be granted to all eligible players upon the next patch update following the closing of the test server.
All right. So what do we think about this, Nova? What do you think about this testing of the cloud-based server? And apparently, I think their goal is to then have all the servers on this Amazon cloud base.
This would be quite possibly interesting. I don't think no other game has done anything like this, have they?
Well, so technically speaking, like cloud service is basically just a server somewhere. So it's just a physical location of a server. And
True.
so like technically the client has does all the work. So on our machines, it has all the files, all the this, all the that. And then it connects to the server on their end, and then that's where it just communicates back and forth so that everybody is where they're supposed to be on the map, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And And so I think from a player side, this probably won't be much different. I think the test servers, they want to see how this affects like basically the user experience and how well it works, and then they're going to transfer everything over. So I think from a player side, we shouldn't see much difference, because to us it's still just our computers communicating to another set of computers, another server. It's just that I'm assuming it's a cost reduction for them, so they don't have to maintain the hardware, and it's just a cheaper service for them, is I think the only thing that really matters. So
basically they're going to subscription with Amazon. Basically, you lease the servers from another person who puts all the time and effort into it, and you save on your costs by just letting them handle it.
So all right, well, Nova, why don't you tell us about in-game events for April?
The short tour will be hosting 2 in-game events this month. First is the Relics of Gree. This is lasting from April 4th to April 11th, 2023. It begins and ends at noon GMT on both days. Requirement is level 50+. Explore Ilm's contested area in the western ice shelf and uncover the mysterious purpose of the Grey Secant, an enormous ancient Gree starship. Get ready to face the powerful opponents that await you at the center of this ancient vessel. Visit the endgame news terminal located on Carrick Station in the Republic Fleet or Viking space dock in the Imperial Fleet to get started on your adventure. The featured rewards for this event is Reputation with the Gree Enclave, a Gree Digitization Cube, red, white, and blue Scalene Armor, Grey Helix Weapons, an L1L Defender, or Scout, and a miniature Grey Secant mini packs, also Cylon Sphere, Blue Sphere, and Red Sphere vehicles. The second event is the Pirate Incursion, lasting from April 18th to April 25th, 2023. Begins and ends at noon GMT, and this is only a level requirement of 20 or above. The remote planet of Dantooine has been thrust into the center of escalating hostilities between the Galactic Republic and the Sith Empire. Spurred on in secret by covert Imperial forces, the Nova Blade pirates have staged an all-out attack on the Pastoral Republic world. As the Republic scrambles to defend this key territory at the edge of Imperial space, the Empire plans to capitalize on the chaos and deal a major blow to longtime Republic bastion. The feature rewards for this event are Nova Blade and Dantooine Homesteader armor sets, an Ugnaught companion, a Walker mount, a Cathhound mount and mini pet, and Dantooine-inspired stronghold decorations.
All right, so let's move right on to Squadron news. So this Tuesday, the Priority 1 Squadron takes to the airways again with Achievement Hunter, hosted by our very own James. This series will focus on finding all those pesky achievements that you might not know about scattered across the galaxy, including step-by-step guides to collecting datacrons. So join us every Tuesday as we go achievement hunting. Every Wednesday on our YouTube channel, join Sarah and James on the latest episode of Hollow News Net, where we bring you all the latest Star Wars news and headlines. As usual, Thursday is Flashpoint Thursday, so this event is for all Priority 1 Squadron members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn tokens, XP, and more importantly, credits. And Project Outrider is running every other Friday. Join the Priority 1 Squadron cast every Friday as they play the Star Wars role-playing campaign. Hosted by me, join us as we continue our journey among the stars. Every other Friday on Twitch, where the crew of the Outrider gets dangerously close to hijinks. Moving on to Priority 1 Squadron Republic Guild. We are almost to level 7, and we are always looking for more donations for the Stronghold items and flagship credits. And And then over on the Priority 1 Legion Imperial Guild, we are very close to level 3, and any stronghold items for the flagship or credit donations would be appreciated. And lastly, we want to say a special thanks to one of our members. We want to spotlight them for their very generous donation to help with things like website hosting fees, production software for the show, domain name fees, IFTTT services, restream software, etc. And this week, we're going to give a shout out to Captain Elsbeth. So thank you so much for donating, and we really appreciate the support. And if you would like to support the Priority 1 Squadron, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. So visit PriorityOneSquadron.com to find out more. All right, so I can tell by chat that that our April Fool's joke has gone on for too long. So let's go ahead and we'll switch over to Star Trek. Oh, we did get, look at that. We did get a follow out of it though. So
That's cool.
That's great. Thank you so much for the follow.
Star Trek, that's for nerds.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Diz Kenneth, for the follow. Really appreciate it. And all right, so we hear you. We will we'll give up on this charade. And oh, you have no idea, Matt. We were going to do the entire show, and we had the whole show planned for Star Wars: The Old Republic. But we hear you, and we will switch back over to Star Trek Online. So if anybody that's already left wants to come back, then we can we can let them know. But
I'd like to thank everybody for being good sports. Though we had a lot of fun getting this set up for you. So
Yeah.
All
Okay, give us a few moments while we get switched over.
we could still do our exit though. We can still.
Oh yeah, we'll finish.
Yeah.
Like we'll still do the script, but
I was gonna say you worked hard on getting that script set up. Let's not toss it there at the end.
And everybody give Tony a big thanks. That amazing opening video is Tony's creation. He did a fantastic job for that.
all right. So we will jump into the other Star franchise.
No more Jedi, Barbie.
No more Jedi Barbie.
I will. I hadn't played the game in a long time. In fact, I had to create a whole new character because for some reason my character disappeared. But I had fun going through the storyline. It's definitely a good game. I'll probably play it more.
Yeah, I hadn't played in a while, and when we decided to do this, I was very excited to jump back in. And plus, I mean, we're in a great moment in time where there's new Star Trek shows and new Star Wars shows at the same week. So it's amazing to jump in and see that stuff, see that new content on a daily basis.
If we had gotten to go on longer, I was gonna start making like lightsaber noises with my voice, like the artisanal audio in Star Trek Online.
All right, let me just get this set to.
So are we just going to do randoms or something, or what's up?
Yeah, we'll probably just queue it for randoms.
Okay.
However, I'm having a hard time getting.
We're getting stove started.
Yeah,
I
this was certainly not a.
I can run a KDF team. I logged into my KDF KDF recruit.
I'm going to take one of my Fed characters, but I will do cross faction if needed. So if you want to start with the Fed group, Tony. if you want to do that.
Yeah, just talk amongst yourselves while I try to figure this out.
Okie dokie. So how about Iowa? Huh?
Oh yeah, maybe haven't we tested the waters enough? We made people watch Star Wars. Now we talk about women's
Now
basketball.
we talk about women's basketball. Yep.
But
hey,
yeah,
you know what? It was the first thing that came to my mind. But
If you-
I'm happy for you that they won last night.
yeah, if you listen to the stream enough, you know I talk about my home, and I live in Iowa, and our women made it to the national championship last night, which was phenomenal. So we're really excited. That game is tomorrow, I believe, so that'll be a lot of fun. And my grandmother was a basketball player in the 30s in high school, and she was one of the state's best players. She loved Hawkeye basketball. She would be going nuts right now.
So let's see here. What did they do for actually over in this area? 35% bundle sale, 50% Muds bundle sale. They have added some new items to the Muds market. I thought bonus marks was last weekend. What is the event for this weekend?
Isn't there
Research and development this weekend.
Isn't there an issue this week with Endeavors? Or the
Yeah, there's no
Universal?
Endeavors for the weekend, so
Really?
yeah,
Universal, I think.
yeah. There's no Universal Endeavor on the weekends
Oh,
apparently.
it did-
So
But that's a change. They used to always do a universal.
no,
on
it's a
weekends.
bug. It's a bug. It's yeah.
Oh.
There's something wrong with it. So
Okay.
yeah,
Wait, are you sure it's a bug and not a feature?
they posted it on Twitter.
Okay.
Kat was
Oh,
saying.
okay. I missed that.
All right, I am in.
Okay.
I am at. I'm at Club 47, where I told people, where I meanly told people to meet us.
Yep.
And then,
I
and then,
left myself on DS9.
and then I said, "May the force be with you," and logged out.
I would have loved to have seen the reaction to that in
Well,
Phase 7.
I think we saw the reaction in our chat when people started leaving. I think teacher guy left, and I think someone else left.
We
so.
still got 23 people that is showing that I see that are watching.
Someone wake up teacher guy. Let him know that we're
Yeah,
back.
somebody go message teacher guy. So, Jesse saw the writing on the wall, and he logged out of SWOTOR earlier and was like, "I'm out. I'm not any part of this." Are you still in? Are you still on this on the TeamSpeak, Jesse? Or did you leave on that too?
He said yes in Twitch chat.
Oh, you can join us if you want.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're done with the news section of the roundtable, so we can jump into Star Trek Online, and let's do our first giveaway. Let's announce the giveaway, and so
yeah.
Give
That's
them
right.
give them another shot to put in the code, since they thought they were getting Star Wars prizes.
we
did have them.
Yeah.
we
had the Star Wars
so
stuff,
yes,
but
we
we also
legitimately
do have
had
our-
Star Wars prizes that I made earlier today, but in lieu of those, we will be giving out TR-116 B rifles instead.
Rifles,
So
Yeah, the Har Master Kaiju, you may have not minded with a night of playing SWTOR. It's just that if you weren't prepared for this ahead of time, that patch that dropped this week, 7.2.1, was a 35 gigabyte patch. It took me 20 minutes to download.
it
It might have been. It might have been a while before you were be able to join. Yeah, X is right.
all right. So our first winner, and it's gonna say 2 dye modules and a color crystal, but it's really a TR-116B. So don't freak out. So our first winner is Lex Macharias. I think you are a viewer on Twitch, so congratulations there. And I'll give you the choice. If you want the 2 dye modules and a color crystal in SWTOR, you can have those. If you want a TR-116B rifle in Star Trek Online, you can have that. So private message us on the on our Twitch. And let me know which of those prizes you would like to have, and we'll get that sent over to you in game. Either way, we'll need your in-game handle in either of the games, whichever one you decide to take. So go ahead and message that to us.
Farnsworth, you thought you had the wrong stream, but you should have recognized our voices at the very least.
Yeah, so congratulations, Farnsworth. It's nice that you came back. So, I feel like you were one of the people that were like, "All right, I'm out."
Seriously, you didn't? Oh, I'm glad people, at least some people, enjoyed it.
All right, I just have to do one more thing to the stream.
I can start getting ready to. If you want to play KDF, you can K up and chat, and I'll start forming a team in K7.
I was gonna say you could also drop a message in K7 as well for in case people decided to tune out from the stream and they're still in game.
Well, I did put a note in there saying our joke's over, getting ready for randoms.
Oh, that's true. Except, you know what? They may not recognize that that's your @ handle.
Sorry, I just need to do something on the stream graphics. You guys can talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
April Fools!
Oh, is that Jesse? Good.
Yep, that's Jesse. Wow. Did everyone decide to log out of the game itself as well?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any K. Maybe I'm gonna switch. If I don't get any, I'll switch over to Fed and join you guys.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got Bradley who is Xing up, but he is on Fed side. I was just taking a look at the rosters over here to see how many people were, and there's a decent number that are on over on the Fed side.
You missed his reaction in Discord. It was hilarious.
What Bradley's reaction?
Yeah, because I was in general chat at the same time being in here. That was funny as hell.
Oh,
What Bradley say?
He saw the cutscene and it's like, wait, is that Star Wars?
Oh my gosh. All right, let me see.
All right, I'm not getting any takers for KDF,
Okay.
so I am gonna flip over to Fed too.
All right, then I'll drop down a message for Fed.
All right. Can one of you? Oh yeah, we could tell. I will tell you this, Farnsworth. The response we got was not the response we were expecting. But that's fine. It's fine. We're here for you guys. That's why we're here. You guys support us. You guys, we do this stream for you guys. So that's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, there go the X's.
All
right, going to grab Bradley.
Actually, hang on. What? Somebody grab me first because I'll explain after the show, but there's some logistics where I can't do teams. I can't have chat open.
Okay.
So
I will get you. Where are you on my list? There you are.
So somebody team up. Somebody grab me.
Yep, I sent you an invite. I've got Bradley. I'll take Baron Von Solo and Defiant.
Okay.
So you start with Joe Ready and get Harkonnen in the Priority 1 channel.
All right, so let's we'll team up for some random TFOs here, and we'll go back to talking about Star Trek.
All right.
Unless you guys want us to talk about Star Wars, because
no,
we were
people
prepared.
Probably don't want.
We were prepared, and actually, this is great for you, Lance, because you haven't seen all the new episodes of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So
we don't have to.
We were gonna go. Yeah, we were gonna talk about spoilers, but now we don't have to. So.
So what we're going to start out with tonight. I've actually done Storming the Spire.
Here
I
we
did
go.
my daily earlier. Why do I have this?
Because everyone else is doing their daily. Wait, actually, why is this on the queue if it's in the event?
This is the advanced version of it.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
What in the world? Baron von Zolo looks like he's driving a fuel tank.
What the? What is that?
Is it the Malon ship?
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Is it spewing green?
Yeah, it's spewing green, and I think this may be like the
Space
first time
farts.
I've really seen it.
Space farts.
Space farts.
Seen it in game.
Oh, I get that Jaquito seal. It's totally understandable.
Wow, I did not realize there would be so much disdain for Star Wars:
Oh
The
my
Old
goodness,
Republic.
you're right. Wow.
I mean, for various reasons, but I mean that's a good reason to be pissed at,
Exactly.
at Star Wars. So, sorry, did I say Star Trek Online before? I meant Star Wars. Oh my gosh,
Made by
I was
EA.
afraid we were gonna.
Now, yes, I believe it is EA, isn't it?
Yeah, BioWare. Well, so EA was bought by. Sorry, BioWare was bought by EA. So yeah,
Okay.
no, it is EA. You're right.
It looks like Spirit Caller might have just joined us.
I'm definitely going to go back and rewatch that opening again, though.
I can only imagine what people said out of their mouths that they didn't type in chat while it was going.
May the force be with you, Turcotte.
I guess.
It's may the Q be with you.
May
Oh,
the cube
aggressively
be-
relaxing. Thank you so much for
That's
for the resub. Thanks.
Fartsworth actually says is definitely be worth a rewatch.
Yeah, if only you could see my face when I realized you all hated it. That would have been comic gold. Actually you can tell because when I start fumbling my words, it's because I'm like trying to figure out a way out of this. I'm like, oh crap. What are we gonna do? And I'm like, great, I gotta redo all the stream graphics. I gotta do all this. I gotta do that.
No, just leave the string graphics as it is. You know, the stuff that we'd planned to end the night with, and people can, they can live with another 5 minutes as we end the show.
And
Hey,
I'm counting on you to carry me.
It is
What,
the same
Jesse?
music.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
It is the same music, at least, and you did do a nice job of putting together that video.
Yeah, I mean it was a lot easier because it was already pre-made. So I basically just got a bunch of SWTOR trailers and basically just threw them in.
Threw them together.
And it was funny because some of the like sound cues matched up with the videos on accident, including the one that you had commented on with where the crates explode.
Yeah.
Like
that
I didn't
was-
plan
was
that.
fun.
That just like happened the way that I threw it in, and so I was like, oh, that works.
Farnsworth didn't actually leave, even though he said,
I know.
"See ya." He
I know.
didn't
Well,
go.
I know. I was like, oh my god, everybody's leaving. Everybody hates it. We got to get through this and finish it so we can move on to Star Trek Online. Oh my god.
I heard it in his voice. He's like, "See ya."
I'm gonna go back to opening lockboxes and getting ships.
I wonder what his. I bet he'd have the same luck in the Old Republic, though. Bet money on it.
Oh,
If they have such a
I
feature.
wonder.
whose armor was awesome?
The Mandalorian armor.
Oh, the
I imagine
Mandalorian
is
armor.
the
Yeah,
part.
yeah. Yeah, it was really cool.
Well, we had to make sure we wiped the smiles off our face before we started reading.
Oh yeah, we were so excited.
Yeah.
That excitement quickly went away. All right, so we can talk about Star Trek. Has everybody in chat seen the newest episodes of Picard? Chime in on, let us know if you haven't seen it, and if you have seen it and you want to chime in, try to keep your remarks vague.
No spoilers.
I mean, there's other big news, like the Starfleet Academy is greenlit.
Oh, that's right.
The new Discovery era.
That's right. That's right. So
I don't remember who originally posted that on Discord, but when I first saw that story, I'm like, yeah, somebody probably just posted a picture, something that they did, and I didn't realize, even though it was posted earlier this week, that was actually going to be a new show.
Well, and it's funny because that concept has been around for like 20 years, and in fact, Gene Roddenberry himself commented in the 90s about how he hoped at some point somebody would go and do a movie or a show about Kirk and Spock at the Academy, so this is something that has been in the minds of Star Trek creatives for a long time, and I think it's really great. So what do we think it's going to be? Do we think Tilly's going to be on it? Do we think that episode of Discovery with the cadets is good? Was basically like a pilot? Like what do we think?
Ooh,
I'm confident Mary Wiseman is going to be a lead on it.
I would hope that she is, and that's an interesting idea. What you mean about the bring up about the cadets from Discovery, and Chiquita Seal, we thank you very much. He said, honestly, any other game, but we do appreciate the effort that you put into the gag. And darn it, I just blew up.
Did you find another way, Nova?
Nope, I didn't. It was called not paying attention to what was going on because I was looking at the Twitch stream.
Okay, so we got Starfleet Academy. They announced that Strange New Worlds and Lower Decks renewed for seasons 3 and 4 respectively.
Yep. And I cannot. Oh, and Prodigy's getting another season.
Oh wait, that is going into a third season.
Second season. Second season.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad that I was worried how much those budget cuts for Paramount Plus would hurt Star Trek. So it seems like it's okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to hurt them at all. And in fact, I think because of Michelle Yeoh's recent awards wins, I think that the Section 31 show is now almost guaranteed.
They're going to need to up her paycheck, though.
No, I don't think so, because I couldn't believe it. I was watching interviews with her about her awards, and she was talking about the Section 31 show and how she wants to do it, and that's the thing that she's most excited about doing.
Post Oscars win?
No, right. It was after all the other wins, right before the Oscars. So it was like it was she was doing an interview about her characters, about all the characters she's played, and when she talked about Discovery, she gushed over playing those two roles and how they promised her a Section 31 show, and that she hopes it happens because she wants to do it. And I think they would be stupid to not immediately greenlight that, given her success.
I agree.
Okay, Prodigy has not been given another season yet.
Yeah, it has. It was part of that announcement.
Two, but never,
no, just that season 2 was announced. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They haven't been given an additional. Apparently, that was already known about season 2. That's what Cairo is saying.
No, season 2 hasn't. They haven't even made season 2 yet. Everything that's come out for Prodigy has been season 1.
Is it wrong? I want to see Badgie as someone a part of Section 31. It would be hilarious. Or the Academy.
Do you want a live?
Goodness.
How about a live version of Badgie?
Yeah.
I was somewhat disappointed that there was no Badgie in the Daystrom station. Or remember when they had that wall of artificial intelligence boxes? I thought for sure that was going to show up at Daystrom Station.
Badgie come out to play.
Oh, maybe they did, Cairo. All I know is that they announced it at the same time they announced it, like in the same announcement as the other shows. So, Control. No, Ronnie. In Lower Decks, I don't know if you've seen Lower Decks, but there's an artificial intelligence that's voiced by Jeffrey Combs, and they put him in a wall. They put him in a wall that had a bunch of other AIs on it, and
Peanut Hammer ended up.
no, she didn't end up there.
I thought she did after her encounter with the bird.
Oh, did
That's
she?
Where they put her.
I believe so.
Oh,
Yeah.
They put
I
her
haven't-
right next to Control or Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen most all the new Star Trek twice, but I don't think I saw that. I don't think I've seen the last season of Lower Decks the second time. So. All right, let's do another giveaway since you guys have been so kind to stick around.
You almost said SWOTOR kind, I think, right?
Now I have to change all of the giveaway text to TR-116 sniper rifles. Unless you want dye modules and color crystal in SWOTOR.
I was going to say you could still leave it as an option if people wanted the other items.
Absolutely. You do have to be on Starforge server to receive the prizes.
Yes.
I do apologize for that, but oh, you know what? I never knew that shuttles escaped on this side of the spire.
Shuttles escape on one side and the knots on the other side.
And the what?
The dreadnought.
No. There's escape shuttles on this side of the spire also.
Okay. I've never seen them on
That's what
the same side.
I've never seen them over here either. But you guys are all on that side. I drifted over here while I was doing some text editing, and all of a sudden I started seeing escape shuttles, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." All right, what was I doing? Right. Okay. So
Posting for the new giveaway.
for a chance to win either a TR-116B sniper rifle in Star Trek Online or 2 dye modules and a color crystal in SWOTOR on the Starforge server, type into the chat fools. This, you know what? This part of this particular TFO always makes me a little irky. Like, why am I destroying escaping
escaping
shuttles? Like,
that's not Starfleety.
yeah, this makes me feel dirty.
Don't they have omega particles or something? Maybe isn't that part of it?
Oh, maybe.
That I'm not sure about that actually.
They call them omega shuttles, at least. Maybe it's just the scientists. I don't know. Then if it's just the scientists, it is bad. That's called a war crime. We don't do that here.
That raffle word is banned.
Are you serious?
Oh wow. Oops.
Oh my god.
What if people just type "fool," drop the S, and see if that works?
You also use engage.
Yeah, that'll be. All right, try fool. No, it won't
Okay.
let you type fool.
Nope. Wow.
What the heck?
All right. What about first?
Oh my god.
FIRST. Type the word. Do April 1st.
Yeah, we'll do first. April 1st.
Automat's playing a joke on you.
Yep, it is.
Oh my gosh.
It's a possibility. Maybe it could be seen as swearing.
Nobody died.
You died?
April Fools!
Oh.
Wow.
Ah, for fool's sake.
Nice one, Lance.
You're just happy you
Okay.
get to
You're
just happy you get to
clicking the button.
air quotes swear.
Thank you for not
Yeah.
leaving, everybody.
We're on board disconnected right now.
Mm.
I actually like this one. It's a little long, but
long, yeah.
So oh, the other thing is, did you hear who joined the writers' room for the Starfleet Academy show?
no.
Tawny
I did
Newsome, who plays Beckett Mariner, is going to
Oh.
be a writer on the Starfleet Academy show.
Oh, wow.
Spiffy.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing.
Lower decks. Lower decks.
So yeah, and they also announced what's June 15th for Strange New Worlds to come back.
Yep, and that means that we're that much closer to the Strange New Worlds Lower Decks crossover.
All I know is that could possibly
Oh.
bring us that Borg dreadnought from last
I would
season.
say sorry, but hey, this is randoms.
All right, this just turned into Pain Stick night.
Would
Maybe
you rather have
go back to
gravity
Star-
kills?
Pain sticks for the audience because they had to endure our SWOTOR April Fool's joke, and pain sticks for us
For
having to do Procyon
pulling it
5.
on it.
You know what? This is what we get. You know, this is what we deserve for trying to play a prank on everybody.
This is the balance the Defarans talk about.
It's-
Yeah.
It's balancing the force.
Balancing
oh, whoops!
the force,
Sorry,
Yep.
sorry. I guess I'm crossing my streams tonight.
Sphere builders are targeting the Enterprise, moving to intercept at full impulse.
Yes, we did have a winner for the
Mayday,
SWOTOR
core
giveaway.
breach imminent.
I mean, technically, all the giveaways tonight can be SWOTOR giveaways if people
Yeah.
want. So,
Did you actually? Yeah, you did announce the winner for the first one.
yeah, it was Lex Matcharius.
Don't worry, you still win, Lex, even if we cannot pronounce your name.
Yeah.
That's half of the portals. Keep going.
So I forget the name of the trait, but like when you hit evasive maneuvers and it vents the exhaust, what is it called? I don't know if anyone knows that one.
Yeah.
But these artisanal audio that they added, the perfect time to add a fart sound. Just saying.
It would go good for the Malon ship too.
Yeah.
Gassy Fetty Blasty is the name of Baron Von Zolo's ship.
Wait, I wonder if that's
Wait.
an April Fool's thing to fly that Malon ship today.
Oh, now you know what? I didn't think about that. I wonder if he's gonna answer us. I don't know if he ended up leaving. Hey, we got 31 people watching now.
Command sphere destroyed.
Well, we know
We
which
did it.
franchise is better now, right?
It's
Apparently for... He says you
timeline
got
is
it, and
changing.
in Twitch chat, he is still watching.
The Battle of Procyon 5 is
Okay.
underway. You're right.
Nice, Baron.
My team is almost done with the disconnected, and we'll have room for one. If anybody wants to X up and chat now, I'll grab you when this is done.
Sphere builders are targeting the Enterprise, moving to... Wait, no. Bad idea. Krenim ships
Lance, I'll be sure to
inbound,
send you the
moving
bill.
to intercept and engage.
Bill for what?
Carrying him.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wasn't even at your section, and for some reason I just flew away from where I was.
Abandoned ship!
Again, how did you become the con officer on Star Trek Adventure? How did this work out?
Because that just requires, it doesn't require as fast a thinking nor my hands to figure it out. I can use my imagination.
Oh, God,
That-
that's a
that-
scary thought.
That I honed from years of Reading Rainbow with the barber.
I thought you were going to say Teletubbies.
Oh
No.
my gosh. Really?
Jesse, you're the one with the Teletubbies stuffy.
What? Hold on a minute.
I hit my reactive armor catalyst and still died.
Oh,
And it took a catalyst. Oh no, actually, did it? Maybe it didn't. The cooldown's on, but
Farnsworth said everybody from Priority 1 rage quit tonight.
Half the
that
portals are
is
down.
a
Well
good
done.
question, Raquel. I'm not actually sure what Cryptic pulled for April Fools today. We were so it involved in what we were going to be doing tonight that I didn't consider to look at that.
I can look real quick. Like, I don't think they do the artisanal sound. It doesn't look
Yeah.
like they posted anything.
Okay.
I think they just do their standard stuff now. They don't really do anything else.
Do much of anything else.
I
Okay.
remember years ago, the StarWars.com, sorry, bringing up Star Wars, the StarWars.com website changed it, and if you went there, it was like all green and black. It looked like a green monitor from the 80s, and it was a pretty good April Fool's prank.
And the Harm Master, Kaiju wants the artisanal sound year round. No, thank you. I try it each year, and when it repeats the same sound over and over and over and doesn't vary it all that much, it maybe lasted 5 minutes for me today.
Yeah, if I couldn't turn it off after about 20 minutes, I would be playing the Old Republic full time.
No, you know what I would be doing? I'd be muting the volume.
Excellent work.
Or my car mechanics simulator.
Wait!
Jesse
That's
and I
true.
could team up and work
But-
together.
Did you actually play Car Mechanic Simulator earlier today?
No.
Okay.
No, you're too busy leveling up your Star Wars character.
Yeah, that
So
took
that we
us
could-
a second to get that straight.
So that we could play the Flashpoint that we never ended up playing.
Yeah.
I want to complain that for
Shipbuilders
the
are targeting
viewers,
the
I took
Enterprise.
my whole
Moving to-
Saturday to
Wait,
level up that
no,
character, and I didn't get my
bad
yard work done, but I'm actually kind of happy I didn't have to go outside, so that works too.
Stay with Enterprise. Yes.
So it ended up being a plus.
I'm just going to have to do it tomorrow.
What? Sorry, what do you have to do outside?
Yard work?
Oh.
Yeah, he skipped today because he was working on his Jedi.
I didn't mess with it last fall, but my 3 dogs have dug. There's probably at least 3 1-foot, 2-foot wide holes that they've dug out of my backyard after I spent tons of money having it treated and reseeded for new grass.
Really?
Moving to intercept. Mayday. Core breach imminent. Abandoned ship.
Oh my god. This is the worst. I would rather do gravity kills than this.
Alright, you know what he just said. You know, for gravity kills.
I'm not do. Ouch!
I mean, at this point,
That
I don't
hurt.
really care.
It's like I wanted to play Star Wars, but the other everybody else didn't want to play.
Maybe that's my attitude. Why can't I close this rift? Oh, are we not closing them anymore? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on.
No, this is the phase of there's a lot more enemies and stuff won't die quick enough.
Don't focus on killing. Get yourselves out of threat. and close it. That's literally the goal. Is like someone just generates all the threat, and you close the whoever has the least amount of threat closes the gateway.
I don't think this is gonna work.
All right, don't leave the map. Anybody wants to join in, put an X in chat right now, and I'll add you. Otherwise, I need to queue up for our next one.
We need some backup.
I'm guessing you're not going to get anybody else, it looks like.
Probably not.
I think I'm gonna die.
That's a pop for our team. Let's go to the next one that Jesse's going to carry us on.
Oh, and of course somebody X's right after you say it's a pop.
Yeah, I can't add you now, Jill, but after our next TFO, if you still want to join the team, I can add you if you'd like. Unless they're messing with us, because there's a big smiley afterwards.
Yes, I saw that as well.
Enterprise is in critical condition. Shut down those portals at once.
We've got, what, 3 portals left?
I just got one.
I will give the Battle of Procyon 5 one point of credit, and that's Walter Koenig is on it. I love that part of it.
Okay, it looks like we got one more portal left.
And I blew up. I hate this.
Now, Tony,
hate this one. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
You have that Star Trek Star Charts book, right? I would assume.
I do not, actually. It's something I would like to get at some point, but I don't have it. I have the map. I have the galaxy map that comes from the Adventures. Yeah,
it's pretty much the same thing.
Which is based on, it's very close to everything else. Like, there's definitely a unified, like, version of the galaxy map now. And in fact, they've used the Star Trek Online map in Star Trek Picard in previous seasons. So
the Discovery map, the last season didn't look right.
Oh, actually, no. Actually, maybe they used it in Discovery. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
No, it didn't look right because Beta Z was way far away from where it should have been.
Oh, really?
Or maybe it was Trill. But Trill and Beta Z aren't too far from Bajor.
They're not close, but they're in the same quadrant.
Oh, the reason that I asked that is there's like a little section that says it kind of gives you an idea of what stars in our sky these would be equivalent to, and just to like the lower, just to like the kind of the, I'll just say left in the sky from, if you know where Sirius is, the star Sirius, there's a blue star, and that's Procyon, and they say that one is Andor.
Oh, cool.
And then there's another one called Epsilon Eridani, and they say that's probably Vulcan. But these are pretty nearby stars in astronomical terms.
This time.
Cairo asks, "Are you serious?" Spelled.
Now we need to stop them for good.
Serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Ooh, what's the Congo class? Is that from another game, or what's that from?
I remember there's like a original
actually not
Constitution class named the Congo, I thought, with a K.
We lost a person who dropped.
By the
I'm
way,
not
somebody
sure.
mentioned the Enterprise J as being a joke, but Ronnie Jackson and I will tell you that that is the best ship in the game, right, Ronnie?
Phoenix, it lasted till we got through the roundtable portion, and then we switched over and we're doing randoms.
No worries, Matt. Take care of yourself. Get some rest, whatever you need, buddy.
Take care.
Have a good night if you're if you're...
Oh, that must have been Matt that left the group.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't give me that Gorn Dreadnought, maybe I'll use my promotional and get a Universe class, and I'll send it Winters. He'll probably sell it.
Can I tell you, I just looked at the mission objectives for the Vault Ensnared, and I thought it said save the Ramen Defenders instead of Reman.
Oh, the ramen defenders.
Yeah, well, my son eats a lot of ramen.
Save,
he loves ramen.
we're going to save Chinese food. Or say the defenders of Chinese food.
My ship is too damaged to continue. Heading to evac coordinates.
Okay, I'm not sure if it is Japanese actually or not, so Phoenix will say Asian food then. And that covers all the bases.
I think it is Japanese.
Oh, Ronnie, is that the one with all the trees in it? The Congo class? It's got like the forest inside. It's like a ring.
I thought that was the Angelo.
Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know my 26th century ships. Oh, 26th century. The one I'm thinking of is the 32nd century.
I thought the only 26th century ship we got was the J. Did we see another one in the Enterprise episode? Or is it just an STO ship?
I don't know. No, Ronnie is saying that he wishes it was in the game.
Ah.
So. Oh, awesome, magic flying moron.
Welcome.
You know what's funny is earlier this stream we went away from Stowe and played Star Wars: The Old Republic for the first 30 minutes as an April Fool's joke, and now we're back in Star Trek Online. So
we had to stop the riot before
Yep.
it got out of control.
yeah, I definitely I think the game is a lot better now than it used to be, but it like you still have to get through like the story arcs and stuff. So if you're not into that, then it might not be your thing.
Phoenix, I don't think we really lost a whole heck of a lot of people, because last time, while we were still in it, we had 20-some people that I saw watching it on Twitch, and then afterwards I saw 31. So we might have lost a few, but we gained some in the process as well.
Yeah, more people are watching now than were watching when we started.
With the April 1st falling on, the date we were having a show, we couldn't resist it.
Exactly. And Magic Flying Moron, you aren't a part of Priority 1?
Yeah, visit Priority1 Armada.com. I almost said Priority 1 Squadron. Although that will take you. By the way, if you type in Priority1Squadron.com, that will in fact take you to our website as well.
Yeah,
so
if anybody hadn't actually done that while we were still in SOTOR, yes, it does actually redirect.
But yeah, you should definitely check out our website. Join us. Yeah, we have a Discord. There's usually people in there on a daily basis, hanging out, just talking, while they're doing Star Trek Online stuff.
We have,
Wow, your first
The Zodiac
day you
Vault web is
decide to
20%
visit us. That's
complete.
cool.
we have
Thank you.
PC and Xbox fleets if you have, depending on what platform.
That's
I'm
true,
assuming
yeah.
you're on PC from.
That is true.
Yeah, we started a new event on our KDF Armada on console last week, and we call it Wednesday Night Warriors, and we just hook up, do random TFOs, and we had a great first outing. We'll be doing it again this week.
So that is your version of TFO Thursday,
Yeah, but for KDF.
but only for KDF. Well, didn't you also say that a majority of Xbox players are KDF anyways?
We have we have an active KDF fleet
Okay.
there, but there's still quite a bit on our Fed side. I can't always commit to doing Thursday night on console. If I had somebody want to volunteer, if you're on console and you want to volunteer to run TFOs teams when we're broadcasting for PC Thursday nights, just send me a message. I'd like to get that started. Obviously, our stream will be PC, but still, we can have the concurrent event on console.
That is true. You actually have tried to do that before, right? Tried to get groups
Yeah.
going when we're doing TFOs on PC?
I have. You know what? I'll do it. I am free this Thursday. I will do it this Thursday. But I definitely, because of my time commitments, would like somebody to take that part over. So we have a saying in Priority 1 that real life comes first. If you can't do something, that's no problem. We all play the game at our own pace and leisure.
Yeah, so check out PriorityOneArmada.com, and you can see all the cool stuff. If you do stick around until the end, we usually have a closing script, but tonight is a little different because it's because we had planned a April Fool's Day joke of playing Star Wars: The Old Republic that didn't go so well. But you can also head to PriorityOneSquadron.com. It's the same website, but anyway.
Tony, it went well. It's just maybe we recognized that people wanted to play some Star Trek, so we adapted.
We're like the Borg. We adapted.
All right, Jill, I am sending you an invite.
Farnsworth, I think it had its intended effect.
I mean, I didn't intend to piss people off, but yeah, so we basically had planned to do the entire show as if it was a Star Wars show, and like not even acknowledge the fact that we normally play Star Trek.
Yep. And that this is what we do every week on Saturday nights. So yes, Phoenix, it was going to be nothing but SOTOR.
It was a little unfortunate that the same week we decided to do that, they also made a huge update to the game, so it was like a 20 to 60 minute download if you wanted to join us. So
Yeah, that's why I said if you would have had to have known beforehand or been an active player in order to be able to just hop in there, because that 35 gigabyte patch in which they put up a 64-bit client.
well, you should go back and rewatch this the beginning of this show after it's posted, because it's pretty funny.
Phoenix's phone died. Missed the chaos.
Hey, I would like to point out one great feature of our Discord that I don't think any other Discord server has. We have our very own train conductor, and at your request, will derail trains at any time you want him to do it.
Unfortunately, it's not quite that accurate. Sometimes he's a little stubborn about doing so.
Can we
Right,
get
Jesse?
Jesse, can we get a train derailment after the show?
No.
But he also does an excellent train conductor voice. If you're lucky, you'll get to hear it randomly.
How is this relevant? I'm confused.
It's not. I just trying to get you to talk.
Apparently, you want to hide in the corner tonight.
It's not my show.
That is true. We did invite you because we were going to have 4 people for a 4-person group to do Esselis over on SOTOR.
Did you get a pop? I got a pop for the next TFO, but it took me back to Deep Space Nine.
What might have happened is it might have, the timer might have clicked down to 0 before the instance
Good call.
was able to load.
Counterpoint for us.
Well, Phoenix, yeah, you can go ahead and enter the giveaways because we're still going to give the op having the Star Wars stuff to the people who want it.
But I think he's saying he plays on a different server.
With you being on Darth Malgus, you wouldn't be able to get it. However, we're also going to offer TR116B in Stowe, so you can still get a prize.
I mean, if you want, you could switch to server and join Priority 1 Squadron, which does exist.
Yes, it really does.
We
exist.
spent an entire month of building up a Priority 1 Squadron and Priority 1 Legion just for
this.
tonight's show.
Not a total waste.
I mean, some of us might, we'll probably continue,
Playing
on it when we have time. But
wow, we've got another person dropped out of our group. Should we exit and see if there's anybody, or you want me to just keep continuing on? Tony?
out of our group?
Yeah, we're down to you, me, and Baron Von Zolo.
Oh, does anybody else want to join?
That's what I was going to find out.
Yeah, I mean, let's.
Yep. Okay, Leaf. We got a person who wants to join.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
let's take a minute. Let's take a couple minutes and just see if anybody else wants to join. 5 minutes, and we don't have to jump right into another one immediately.
Okay.
In fact, let's. Why don't we go ahead and do?
Do a
announce
prize.
our giveaway. Yeah.
Okay, so
all right.
I will invite Jill to the group, and we got one space for one more left.
All right, so let's see here. All right, so the winner of a TR-116B sniper rifle or 2 dye modules and a color crystal on the Starforge server in SWTOR is ADC Phoenix. Congratulations. Oh, you were just saying saying that you
Nice.
Well, congratulations. So private message our Priority 1 Twitch account with your in-game @ handle in Star Trek Online, and we'll get that mailed to you tomorrow. Okay. And congratulations. Yeah. I'm assuming you want the TR-116. So go ahead and message us. And yeah, we'll get that sent out to you. Hopefully tomorrow. It might take a couple days, but we'll definitely get that out to you.
Uh-oh. I've got a whole bunch of red. Oh.
Bunch of red?
Yeah. Jill, unfortunately, you are too low right now to do advanced TFOs.
Can we do how
We'd be able to do
Is there any
normals.
TFOs we could do? Yeah, let's just do one normal.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we do normals? Oh, okay, there we go. It took a moment for it to switch. Okay.
Oh no,
nope.
they dropped. They dropped. No, come back.
Oh, shoot.
Come back. All
Has
right.
anybody already pressed accept? Because I have not.
I have not.
We'll see about the
Revan.
other two.
Wait. Somebody's name is Revan.
That's Bradley.
Bradley.
That's Bradley.
Yeah, that's Bradley. Bradley and Baron Vonzolo, did you guys press accept?
All right. So I have not pressed accept, and it looks like they haven't either because they're not map transferring. So.
Well, they wouldn't be map transferring unless we were.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'd still be sitting in wherever they are.
No, I'm pretty sure if you hit accept,
Oh,
then.
great. All right.
So what am I doing?
Accept. Accept.
Accept,
Yep.
okay.
Go ahead and do it.
Ah, I blew up.
Okay, is Celtic Tiger Gaming Bradley's Twitch handle?
I believe it is.
I mean, it would make sense
Because
given his
they-
accent.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. That is true. It would make sense.
All right. So we'll start our final giveaway for another TR-116B sniper rifle, or for for 2 dye modules and a color crystal.
On Starforge server.
And hopefully this is not a banned word on Twitch chat. Type in the word day.
Really?
Day. Happy April 1st day.
Good. The word day. Yes, I was going to say if that one's banned, then something's wrong.
You know, I always wondered, is it just you have to send one message with only that word, but if somebody typed out like, hey, did you see that new movie with Charlie Day, would that like give you the credit?
I don't know about that.
It's one entry per person.
I know, but let's say that's what I'm asking though. Do I just write day, or if as long as my message has the word day in it?
I think it just has to have the word day in it. I think.
Somebody's going to test it for us. Yeah. Farnsworth's going to test it.
Which apparently he was able to type April Fool's Day just now.
That's
but
weird.
Typing fools by itself is.
But isn't
weird is right.
Isn't the prize systems not Twitch though, right? Isn't that the other program? The giveaway, it's a different program, isn't it?
No,
look, man, I just clicked the button.
Yeah, I'm guessing that if Twitch won't let you put the word in, it's not going to end up being recognized. That would be my guess.
I wonder if my... Oh yeah, it allows me to put fools in for some reason.
You're the moderator.
Yeah, but that doesn't make so what you're saying is that we're banning the word fools in our chat.
That the Priority 1 channel set up a list of words that is banned from being
there you
put
go.
in chat.
There you go. I'd have to I see. I'd have to manually.
Yeah, you have to manually approve each
I'm not
and
gonna
every
do.
one of those.
Yeah, okay.
And that's why I started saying, hey, let's try this word instead.
No. Yeah,
and first ended up. I figured first would go through.
I did not. So for some reason I'm not on the team anymore, and I didn't.
Oh.
That's weird.
In that case, you must not have clicked the button soon enough. Well, we ended up with Harold Sphere, so.
Kapla.
All right.
Kapla Darth Ritalian.
Yeah, so pick me back up when you guys are done.
Okay. We'll try to get out of here as soon as we can.
I'm just lonely in the
Club 47.
Club
Hey, that's
47.
actually kind of a cool view there. Beautiful with the red, white, and blue carpet and lighting, and yeah.
Yeah, I had a nice spot picked out for our fake round table. It's a great idea. And
It's been a while since we had a real round table there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't
A
know.
little while. I'm not sure when the last time we had one was there.
We should do our Halloween costume contest there next year.
So, Ronnie, what you're thinking? Oh, are you thinking about Star Trek Online, or are you thinking about because Star Trek Online is not entirely
Canon?
I mean, they try their best, but it's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Or are you
And-
talking about the Voyager episode where he's the captain of the Challenger? Because that was an alternate timeline also. So
That is true, that was. But he is a captain here in Star Trek Online. So they're going to have to do, well, don't have to, but they might do something to
Commodore might not be
reflect
like
that.
an active command rank over a ship. Maybe it's some type of administration rank now. Because he's technically in charge of the museum.
I mean, if you're keeping up with Picard, there's certainly reasons for him to get demoted after this. So
That is true.
It's not beyond the realm of possibility, and it wouldn't be the first time. A character in Star Trek got demoted down to captain.
That is true. I mean, the entire crew could get in trouble depending on what ends up happening, and everybody could get demoted or kicked out or.
I just had an idea for a new Star Trek game. Geordi gets demoted, and he gets put in command of the Challenger, which is like fallen in total disrepair. We can call it like Starfleet Mechanic 2401.
Oh my goodness. You know, doing not Storming the Spire, doing Herald Sphere on normal is a whole heck of a lot easier than advanced is.
Yeah, in the alternate timeline of the Confederacy, the World Razor is the Enterprise in that timeline.
I know it would be a huge spoiler, but I'll wait till after the show to ask you guys about one thing in the last episode of Picard. I wish I could talk about it here, but I don't want to. I don't like ruining that for other people.
Yeah, if people aren't caught up, if they don't want us to talk about it, we won't. We want it because it's this. I'll be honest. Like in previous seasons of Picard, I probably wouldn't care that much because I don't know. But this season, there's something special about it, and it's just there's some amazing moments, and there's like some really fantastic reveals, and it feels truly like a celebration of TNG and a conclusion to their, like a wrap up to their. What it feels like.
Swan song.
Well, Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country is an amazing movie, and especially an amazing like retirement movie for those characters and that storyline, and I feel like this season of Picard is very much like that for TNG, and it just because one of the themes in The Undiscovered Country is that the characters question whether or not they've outlived their usefulness, meaning have they become like have they become the very thing that prevents progress? And and it's a really interesting way to sort of sunset those amazing characters and that story arc, and especially for a show about like how do we better ourselves and how do we better our surroundings. And so it's it's a really cool like concept, and it's one of Star Trek 6 is often, it's funny because it does something that a lot of franchises can't do, or haven't been able to do, right? It's like like Jurassic World domination, like that was not successful at like celebrating those characters and completing that story as much as Star Trek 6. And what's interesting is that Star Trek has had a profound impact on popular culture in a lot of interesting ways. And one thing that I always like to point out is that Avengers Endgame is heavily influenced by the series finale of TNG, All Good Things. And I'm not just saying that because there appears to be certain like things. Kevin Feige has said that in interviews. He has pointed to All Good Things, the Star Trek finale, as being the inspiration for Avengers Endgame. And if you notice at the end of Endgame, there's that wonderful, send-off of all the actors signing their names on the screen for their characters. And that is directly pulled from Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, at the end, when they all sign their names as they go off. And like those, so it's interesting that the finale of TNG and the movie finale of TOS heavily inspired Avengers Endgame. And I think that's remarkable, and just shows how ingrained Star Trek is in popular culture, not just as a fan, but as a creator.
Did you already queue for your next one, Lance?
Yeah, I got Kenobi.
Okay. Well, no, I was gonna say you said you had 2 up, but Tony was still chatting, and he could have gone with your group instead.
Oh, sorry, Tony.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure everybody's enjoying just staring at this woman play the accordion, and I mean, they'd rather watch this.
Do a patrol or something.
They'd rather, yeah, I
We're
could do
almost
that.
done.
I'll just wait. I'm sure they'd rather watch this than watch us play SWTOR anyway. So we're playing on PC, but Lance here is on the Xbox side. So I mean, he's playing on PC right now, but we have an Xbox fleet as well. So if you're on that and want to join up, then that.
And Jaquita Seal, since at least it's not SWTOR.
Thanks,
Okay,
Gumball
Operation-
Kinnison. Have a good night.
Operation complete.
Good night.
Briefing map. We'll pick you up. Go ahead and X up for me.
I can't. You're gonna have to.
Oh,
I can't have my chat open.
Gotcha.
He said, "Swing by it for me."
Yep. Let me just hang out the window.
Invite set.
It's like
I've
those
got room
guys
for
that,
one more.
It's like those guys that have to get on a boat, the pilots that when you like come into a tricky harbor and you're seeing them where they're like on ice floats and they slide out a little platform, they got to walk up and then jump on the ladder rope of the ship. You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, what were you saying? I'm telling.
I was saying, when you
Magic
said you were
flying more on something.
When you said you were leaning out, I was
What?
thinking about like the ships that, you know, how some ships they need to bring in a pilot who's experienced with the local harbor because it's dangerous for big ships, so they have to make the right moves. But they also have these. Sometimes it's like where there's a lot of ice flow. So there's a video on Facebook I've seen they slide out this platform. They're basically standing on ice. The ship rolls by.
Oh
and
yeah.
the guy
Oh,
has to
I know what
jump
you're
off
talking
it.
about. Yeah. I've seen that. And the guy has to like just jump on the thing as it goes by. I was just gonna talk about something. I forget what it was. Magic Flying Moron. So go to the vendor you sold them to and go to the buyback tab, and you can get them back. The items you sold.
As long as you haven't switched screens or
logged
instances.
off. Yeah. You still have to be on the same map in which you sold your items.
I was gonna say something else and I completely forgot. I remember what it was. Somebody was asking if we're looking forward to. Ronnie said, "Are you looking forward to?" You sold them yesterday. Hey man, it's your screen name. That's all I'm saying.
That's so.
Oh my goodness, that just it clicked. It took a moment for that to click.
Ronnie's
Real nice,
asking.
Tony.
Ronnie's asking if we're looking forward to First Contact Day or will Cryptic add Frontier Day to Stow. I hope they add Frontier Day. Well, let's see what it is on screen, but I think that would be pretty cool. They kind of do. What's really cool is I want them to add 8th and Prime for. Well, minor spoiler. At some point there is a visit to a fleet museum. This may have been spoiled in other stuff, but basically,
Just say legendary ships.
yeah, there's, I want them to add 8th and Prime in the Fleet Museum to the game. I think that would be incredible. And they already kind of do that with, is it First Contact Day when they have the ships, or Star Trek Day? Star Trek Day, they have the ships up, around, ESD.
And Deep Space Nine, yeah.
No, I think Frontier Day is celebrating the founding of the Federation.
Yep.
No,
it's not the launch of the NX-01.
It's the founding of Starfleet, I believe.
Oh, is it
what
the
it's
founding of
supposed
Starfleet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what I believe it's supposed to be.
All right, nothing happened.
Okay, it didn't. It popped. Okay, clicking join random again. It popped again. I was gonna say it did pop. I'm pretty sure something did. That was weird.
Oh yeah. So minor spoiler. They have canonized. It's really hard to see it, but they've canonized the NX-01 refit, which is amazing because that's an awesome looking ship.
You know what I was going to say earlier is that this season of Picard, it's better, but it reminds me of the same feelings that season 4 of Enterprise gave me when Manny Kodo took over running that. He started to bring in a lot of elements, from the TOS into it.
Okay, Cairo is saying Terry Metalis said it's the launch of NX-01, which is seen 250 years later as where Starfleet started. And we end up with Zincathi Front.
Time for battle is almost here. The Zinkethi are launching prototype.
So according to Memory Alpha, it's the 250th anniversary of Starfleet,
Find the Zinkethi ships.
which was founded before the NX-01 launched. So, oh, you know what? And then in a small box it says, according to Terry Metalis, Frontier Day commemorates the launch of the Enterprise NX-01 in April 2151.
Okay.
So, look at that.
I also love the episode names for Picard in season 3.
Yeah.
I am pumped for Strange New Worlds, though. I really loved that first season. There was, a lot of first seasons have growing pains, and that one didn't have any, in my opinion, anyway.
It's probably the best first
That-
season of a Star Trek show.
Of just about any show, actually.
If I had to rank, let's do this. Let's rank seasons of Star Trek, season ones of Star Trek shows. So what do you think is the best first season one of
It would be Strange New Worlds for
The
me.
Strange New Worlds?
I would have to agree with that.
Okay. What do you think the second best season one of a Star Trek show is?
I think the original series.
Okay, it's not a bad answer. It's pretty solid.
I would probably go with Lower Decks.
Ooh, that's a good answer too.
TOS season 3 is like terrible. I love it because it means a lot to me, and that's how I got attached to Star Trek. But it's definitely the worst of the 3 TOS seasons.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think for me, Strange New Worlds is the best. I actually think Discovery is my second favorite. I just really like Discovery season 1 a lot. And then I think TOS is the third best. And then I would say Lower Decks.
Should we start another TFO here, or are we getting close to closing up shop?
We are definitely close.
is
Why don't you hold off?
10:50,
Because as
so-
soon as we're finished with this one, we'll do the closing.
Ouch. I wonder how many times I'm going to blow up in this one.
Of course, my favorite Strange New Worlds episode last season, definitely A Quality of Mercy. They perfectly synced it up. Well,
So good.
There's a little. It's not quite exact, but they did a good job syncing it up to Balance of Terror.
That is true, they did.
And I wasn't even expecting that to be what we were gonna get. I mean, I was waiting because it wasn't a surprise that they used Kirk, because I know they announced that he was going to be in season 2.
No, we knew he was going to be in season 1.
We knew that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, they announced he was cast while they were shooting season 1. So, and what was great was so they actually announced it before season 1 premiered, and so what was great was the fake out when Sam Kirk shows up. Is it Sam Kirk or George Kirk? I forget. Sam Kirk. George Kirk is his father.
That's Sam, yeah.
Yeah.
So when Sam Kirk shows up, it was a nice little fake out. So.
Well fought. Only 2 Zinkethi bases remain. Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
All right, where's the bomb going? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Where are you going, Bradley?
Only 1 Zinkethi base
Oh,
left.
you going to this base?
They're sending a dreadnought to stop us. There's a dreadnought on an attack vector. Destroy it.
All right, let's get this. Get the football to the goal. Have a good night, Phoenix. Thank you for dropping by.
Night, Phoenix. Actually, as I was just heading to Earth Space Dock, I was thinking about the captain's table, and they should make the captain like a 60 or maybe 75 vendor for stuff. That would be cool. Just that would be a benefit of being able to go there.
Oh, that would actually probably draw a lot of people to go visit over there, because I'm not sure if anybody really does.
I mean, they listed as a feature of getting the lifetime, but
Protect them.
no one really uses it, but let's get a reason for people to go.
Oh, who's got the bomb? Oh,
Bradley's got a bomb.
Bradley's got a bomb. All right, I'm heading over to the base.
Hopefully, he's got to turn around.
Is he going
There
the
we
wrong
go.
way?
Yeah, he was facing the wrong direction. And of course, enemies spawn in between here in the base. Okay, Bradley, I'll try to. Yeah.
No,
I think
there's
so.
the base is over here, isn't it?
2 people have bombs, at least. I'll try to.
I think he's going the
attract
wrong way.
Attention of
Yeah,
at least some of the mobs.
Like the. Oh, now he's heading towards us, ever so slowly. Nice one, Cairo. I mean, there's no enemies at the
No.
base.
I see. Yeah. Focus. on
Oh, maybe
destroying
he's having.
those
Hang on. You know what? He's having a hard time getting over here. That's what it is. There we go.
All Zinkevi bases destroyed.
Okay, there we go. All destroyed. Good job, guys.
All right.
And
Well-
leave the map now.
That concludes. Oh, let's do our final giveaway. Let's do that first.
Well, yes.
All right. So, the winner of the TR-116B sniper rifle is Magic Flying Moron. Congratulations.
Congratulations! Wow.
That's awesome. Hopefully you're still around, but that's great. So, private message here on Twitch, and with your in-game @ handle, and we'll get that mailed out to you in the game. Hopefully tomorrow, but definitely in the next couple of days. Oh, thanks for the follow. Oh wow! Thanks to Wolanzak and Darth Retalin for the follows. Also, thank you so much. On Twitch, just PM the channel, the Priority One channel that you're watching. Just send a private message. And we'll get that sent out to you. So, well, that wraps up episode 256 of the Priority One Squadron live stream. But before we go, here's a look at next week's show. Winters will be in the cockpit hosting next week's show with Phil and Selleck. As is the norm with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Wars: The Old Republic and Priority One Squadron. Plus, we will be teaming up with you for another mission to earn more tokens and credits.
And are you interested in joining the Priority One Squadron and being part of an active community? Then simply head over to PriorityOneSquadron.com to sign up. We have both Republic and Imperial guilds for you to start your adventure as part of the Priority One Squadron.
This episode of Priority One Squadron Live wouldn't be possible without the incredible support of our community patrons through Patreon.com. Check out our Patreon page and see all the benefits we offer through the thank you packages we have available for each tier, and add your support at patreon.com/Priority One Armada. It's your support that keeps us going.
And speaking of our Patreon, a special thanks to all of our Patreon supporters like Wile E. Coyote, Syar, Prince 1983, Teacher Guy, Amerigen, Tizan, Asar, 4, Seal, Karabak, B-Film Fan, Miller, Shijora, Eric Allen, Cat, Astro, Gorgira, Quicksilver, Farnsworth, Mufasa, Jesse, Riker Carlson, Frank S., and Bradley. So thank you all so much.
And don't forget to follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube to be notified about our next show. You never know what we will give away next time.
Before we go, I would like to say thanks to our artist, Jason Smith. Thank you to Jesse for advertising our show in-game, and thanks for dropping by tonight, Jesse. And thanks to our community manager, James. I would also like to say a very special thanks to my co-hosts, Nova and Lance, for joining me tonight. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you, the viewers, because without you, none of this would be possible. So until next week, take care. May the Force be with you. Say goodnight, folks.
May the Force
Everybody
be
have a
with
good
you.
night. And may the Force be with you.
And also with you.
Yeah.